Welcome back. For the first time, 9/11 first responders whose health has suffered because of their efforts now have a specific place to go. 5 News reporter Carolyn Fortino has more on the opening of the new World Trade Center Clinical Center.
A lot of us feel that we've been forgotten to a degree, and this is showing that the people are remembering that we're still around and there are still a lot of effects.
Martin Grillo was a retired Port Authority police officer when the Twin Towers were struck on September 11th. He spent 4 months down at Ground Zero, transporting injured civilians to emergency rooms at local hospitals. More than 11 years later, Martin has gastroesophageal disease and reactive airway disease, and he receives care at the Queens World Trade Center Clinical Center.
We have volunteers, we have folks who are utility workers, people who responded, and when they went down there, they were thinking about what can I do to help? How can I provide my services? Many of them worked hours and hours. They weren't thinking about themselves, they were thinking about what they could do for New York City.
Dr. Moline is the director of the new Queens World Trade Center Clinical Center, where more than 3,000 first responders will receive care every day. With the passage of the James Zadroga 9/11 Health and Compensation Act, the center will be able to provide diagnosis, medical monitoring, and treatment for thousands of World Trade Center diseases, including more than 50 different types of cancer. But first responders say the health program isn't just about treating serious illness, it's about showing gratitude towards those who are still suffering years later.
I've had plenty of my friends who didn't die on that day have died over the years, whether it was due to lack of treatment, a lack of being able to find out what was wrong with them. But we need this as a very vital resource to remember what all those people did that day.
As part of the Zadroga bill, LIJ Medical Center received $4 million in funding for the new Queens World Trade Center health program. In Rego Park, Carolyn Fortino, 5 News.
The borough of Queens had the highest number of emergency workers who responded to the World Trade Center on 9/11.